Certainly headlines right now can be a little concerning to farmers, but we're here to calm the waters a little bit thanks to President and CEO of Country Visions Cooperative. Good morning to Steve Zutz. Thank you for being here.
Good morning, and thanks for having me.
All right, we've been hearing a lot of prices are rising, supplies are short. Let's start off with kind of being that grounding force for farmers. What is Country Visions doing to make sure that we can still have a successful season?
Well, if we're looking at prices and products on site, our company has our supplies, our buildings are pretty much full as of now, which gets us through pretty much the planting season on the fertilizer business. A lot of our producers have their products purchased already in October, November with fairly decent prices compared to what it is today. Of course, there's still a piece we have to get into that post-emergence market, but overall, we're in pretty decent shape.
Well, let's start the conversation with fertilizer. You said your sheds are pretty full right now, looking to replenish them though. Do we see supplies are down, really shipping delays are down? Is that going to be a little critical in the months ahead?
It's going to be very critical. A lot of our producers will give us a price on the product, but that'll be FOB wherever it is. So with the price of fuel and transportation being tight, I would look for higher prices in the future.
How about weed killers? I know the last time I visited one of your locations, they said supplies physically in the U.S. were pretty critically low. Has that situation improved?
Not improved a whole lot. We're in really good shape when it comes to our bulk products. Okay. But I think, so we'll have plenty of product for our farmers, but maybe when it comes to the homeowners, some of those smaller amounts might be somewhat limited.
Can your team help us make a Plan B selection or Plan C in some cases, a product that may be similar but more widely available?
Our agronomy team's already working on that. So I think that's important, just what you said. Growers might have their preferred brand of chemical, but you might need to make sure you have a Plan B and a Plan C.
Is that going to also be true when it comes to seed? Again, you guys have some pretty decent stocks in store, but to get us through the full season, we might need to be flexible? Yeah,
the seed supply was a little bit low this year due to some of the derachos that we had down in the production areas and some of the extra disease pressure on the crop. So I think the same things there. Producers will have maybe their second and third pick on some of their acres, but we'll have enough seed to put in the ground.
Fuel prices across the board, whether you're a consumer driving your car to and from work or you're fueling up a tractor or a fleet of semis. Let's talk a bit about the instability that's happening right now and what people should be aware of.
I think we're seeing a lot of panic buying in the market, kind of like during the COVID when everybody bought toilet paper.
Sure.
Everybody's jumping on these markets and buying because of what it's showing on the futures market. And there's not a supply shortage, but yesterday we ran the terminal out of diesel fuel on the Cenex side, but that's quickly replenished. Our tanks are all full. I think a lot of the distributors have been filling their tanks in anticipation of this. So I think we're going to see high prices, but diesel fuel is always tight in our marketplace, but we always somehow get it to the farm.
And when we're making our budgets for the year ahead, it's important to know that these prices are going to continue to change.
Correct. They're probably still going to go up some.
All right, let's talk a little bit about your grain division. We're seeing historic prices. How can your team really help our producers take best advantage of that?
So I think most farmers should know your costs. And if you end up buying some of the higher price inputs, make sure you match that up with a sale of some of a part of your crop so you can match up your sale with your purchase of your input. But remember, some of these markets are fast moving, going up fast. They sometimes come down just as fast. I think we're all bullish on the price of grain. I think there's going to be good opportunities around the world for our supply of United States grain with some of the issues they're having in the rest of the world with droughts and production issues, political issues and all that. So I think the opportunity is there, but take a cautious approach.
Steve, is this a historic time as far as you've seen? You said you've seen high fertilizer prices, you've seen high gas prices. This is the first time it's kind of all been thrown at us at one time.
Yeah, I mentioned I've been in this business over 36 years and we've seen $140 crude oil, we've seen $1,200 a ton fertilizer. We've seen all those prices one at a time high. Well, it seems like it's the first time that all these prices are at these high levels. So they call it black swan event in the market, and that's sure what we have.
Well, it's important to have experts on your team when we're in times like this, and that's exactly what you'll find at Country Visions Cooperative. They serve farmers all over our states. You got a lot of red dots on that map there. They have experts in agronomy, grain, energy, and more. Don't forget to visit their country stores and C-store fuel stops. You can learn much more online, countryvisionscoop.com. Thank you for your insight and leadership during this time.
Thank you.